What's up, my gaming people, and thanks for joining my channel at Tax Gaming PC. Now this is all the endings for the Real Bout special. Yes, so I've done it back to back again. Endings slightly different to the previous game, but he's got £1,000,000 now. What's he going to do with it? I know it's £1,000,000 points, but let's say it's £1,000,000 or £1,000,000. So okay, time to party. Oh yeah, yeah. Where you talk? Yeah, that's a little. So he's going to hit on her, and for some reason he don't like them both. Perhaps he fancies the blonde. And this is the end credits. So I do this once. Yeah, and then the rest will just be the endings of each character. And that surprised him. Anyway, so I know it's early, but I hope you liked the video. If you do, please give it a like. If you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe for quite a lot of old school games. Sorry about my throat, I've got a bit of cough, got antibiotics, it's affecting my breathing a bit, but I've got a different inhaler, got to take 4 times a day. Terrible. Right in the gonads. Must have hurt a little bit, but then again, this hat, perhaps it's a steel hat. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to check out my ebook in the description box. Hopefully, I'll be like this guy and get £1,000,000. But I get 10 royalties per book after tax. 912,000. So I'd have to sell 10 million ebooks. Crazy. Let's go back home, Midas. Oh yeah, she obviously likes him, but then again he's got £1,000,000 now. You know, money attracts women. Financial status. Obviously a positive. You know, how can having money and no money? Obviously having money is a positive compared to no money. Same with this guy. Is the only guy that has to fight another guy, and it's Cheese. Which obviously I defeated. He just laughs. Strange person. And then you see his enemy. Oh, he's getting a bit more money. He's got £1,000,005. I can kick back and enjoy life. Yeah, me too. Who are you? Oh, you big silly. Okay, so now he's gonna fight him. Okay, so he doesn't enjoy life. Now, what was I saying? I have no idea, I've forgotten now. So it's him again. So she fancies him. Oh, he's gonna do what he says. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's like having money is better than having no money. It's like health. Having good health is better than having poor health. I mean, for crying out loud. You know? I mean, being young is better than being old. Do you know what I mean? You've got to know the thing. Anyway, this guy hits on her. He's got £1,000,000. And then he quickly hits on her. And he's like, oh no. So he's got to stick with his ducks. Yeah, having good health is better than having bad health. Having money is better than having no money. It's just logical sense. I mean, you know, being young is actually better than being old. I can explain why. Unless you're too young, you can't do anything, but let's say you're over 18 and you do stuff, or 21 or 30 or whatever. Like this old guy, he's now thinking of retiring, you know, taking a break. He's got $1 million, he can just retire and rest. I have a long holiday. Yeah, so why is being younger better than being old? Obviously you can't change age, everyone's going to age every day. But I'll tell you what, so I was born with a condition, a breathing condition, and when I was 11 to 18 I took these tests, breathing tests, peak flow tests and all that, blowing into stuff. And at the time, the doctor, who was expert in this, said I didn't need medication, like asthma pump and stuff like that. So, after all these tests, she said, as long as I don't exert myself and, you know, have a desk job, don't go like high altitude where it's lack of oxygen, etc, etc. And then, obviously not been back to speak to a GP or a doctor about my breathing. So let's say 25 years later, I basically had a thing where I almost fainted working from home. I emailed my manager and stuff like that. He said I'll take a rest. And 2 hours later I was fine. But the week after that I was in work. It was a Friday. And again I almost felt dizzy and passed out. So luckily one of my work friends took me to a hospital, the local hospital, and they did a checkup, blood test, x-ray. I was in A&E for 4 hours, but it was a long, I waited 40 minutes. There's lots of people there. And when I got seen, they thought I was having an asthma attack. So they instantly got one of those asthma pumps, the blue ones. I said it didn't work. I mean, it must have helped a little bit, but it didn't really work. And I had inflammation on my lungs, and they gave me steroids and stuff like that. And then I've now got this inhaler which I've got to take 4 times a day. The doctor at the A&E said as I got older my condition could have gotten worse, and I might not realised it, you know, day by day. And yeah, I think she's right. And when I went back to the GP, my local GP, they did some more stuff. Still on, you know, I've got to take medication. I've got to do tests, you know, and stuff like that. And that's because I've aged, you know. Now I thought these two were a couple. I didn't know they were brothers and sisters. Not too sure. Because they've got different surnames, didn't they? I'm sure they got... Oh, is it because they're... Oh, it's reversed, isn't it? I don't know. Either way, as you get older, your health deteriorates. And I can see that with my parents, for example. You know, they're not as healthy as they were when they were in their 20s or 30s. That's why you've got to know, I mean, there's prime age and there's prime age. Prime age is in health, which I believe is in your 20s to 30s, or just basically, well, your youth basically. And then there's prime age for your financial success, which usually, as you get older, you become a bit more wealthier because you're at work, you work longer. Hence why there's a lot of elderly people who are quite well off. but they've worked 40 years of their life, so they've made the money. And probably got a pension as well. Yeah, that was paying them. But not all elderly people, obviously. I mean, he did a stupid thing. Well, I guess he's made $1 million, but he ripped his shirt. 938,000. So you'd be lucky if you become. You go, let's go to Hong Kong. My parents are from Hong Kong, but I guess you'd be lucky if you're young and rich, you know, especially if you're self-made. Hence why I'm probably doing YouTube. I've got a full-time job, but obviously side hustle, you know. Yeah, obviously not made any money so far. I've done it for 5 years. Anyhow, so for example, there's a lot of older guys who are single who date younger women because they'll go for the prime age, which is, I don't know, let's say legally 18 to 28, even though they could be 30, 40 years old, because it's physically the prime age, you know. Wealth-wise, you know, it's different. So I think that's why men will always go for younger women. And I've known women that go for older men. They don't go for younger people their age. Maybe because of their financial status. They want more security, financial security. I mean, some don't even want to work. I've had, not gonna say, oh, I will actually say, I've had offers when I was in my 30s with girls who were 19 wanting to get with me because they thought I was minted. I was like, I'm not really rich. And she even said, like, I'm not gonna say who, but this was at a bar many years ago. It was her and her friend, and they were chatting to each other. And she said, I'm 19, how old are you? I'm 19. And then she literally said, I'll go with anyone for £2,000. And literally, I was standing next to her and she went, even him. I was like, well, I ain't got £2,000 anyway, and I was half drunk, so I didn't do anything. So there's that one. But her friend was nicer. I probably would when I sobered up, you know, with her friend, you know, being single, and there were 2 single girls. But anyway, they saw I wasn't acknowledging them, then they walked off. And there was another time where a girl literally said this. Walked up, a really fit girl, 8 out of 10, blonde, tanned, petite, you know. And she said, if you give me a brand new mobile phone, a car, £200 a week spending money, or £300 a week spending money, or something like that, I'll get with you and all that, and you can be my boyfriend. I think she said that. And one day we'll buy a house together, or whatever. I was like, and you're going to still work? And she said, yeah. Obviously, I was in my 20s there, mid-20s, and she was in her early 20s, but unfortunately, I couldn't afford giving her £200 a week, or £250 a week for my wage, and I could buy a mobile phone, but I ain't gonna buy her a £10,000 car. You know, I barely had any savings at 25, but anyway. Little bit of story history. Obviously didn't get with her either. Anyway, hope if I was a millionaire I would have done. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, Tat's Gaming PC.